Today is a pretty yucky day. It's raining, it's colder than it was yesterday. They're calling for snow later today. I just did not feel like spending 3 or 4 hours walking in the cold and the snow and the rain. So I improvised. I am at the King of Prussia Mall in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. If I'm not mistaken, this is the second largest mall in the United States. That gives me a lot of real estate to walk and not just be doing little loops around a smaller mall. I'm not really familiar with this mall, so I'm going to pull out a map and try to navigate my way around, but it should be fun. Maybe I can get some Christmas shopping done at the same time. You know, I mentioned this yesterday, but today I have a day off. So the way I calculated my steps, I had a bunch of vacation days to take in December, so I put in for a bunch of vacation. What I decided was days that I'm working, if I can do 10,000 steps in the morning before work, and then take a walk at lunch, which I can normally get about 8,000 steps. That means during a work day, I should be able to get 18,000 steps. So what I did is I took, all the days that I'm working, multiplied it by 18,000, took the difference, that total from 1,000,000, took that and divided it by the number of days that I'm off, so vacation days plus weekends. And that's how I came up with 42,500 steps for days that I'm off. That's going to be difficult to get today. I just don't see myself hitting 42,500 steps today. I have a lot of stuff to do later this evening too, so this is probably going to be a short video. I don't know. Maybe I'll take some clips around the mall. Maybe I'll go for a walk later in the snow. That might be fun. Short walk. Right now, I think I'm going to go see if I can find myself a cup of coffee and start walking. It is about 9 o'clock Tuesday night. So I ended up leaving the mall earlier today, somewhere around 12:30, 1:15. Before I left the mall though, I stopped in a sporting goods store and I found these toe warmers. It's like this, I guess, this thing that it's like an adhesive strip. You can peel it off and stick it to your sock. And I'm thinking as December goes on, if it gets colder, I might need those. My feet haven't been cold yet, but it'll probably be getting colder as December goes on. I also stopped and got a Popeyes chicken sandwich. I've never had one. I've heard a lot of people talk about them. I've seen it like in the news, and there goes my alarm. That is so I remember to charge my Fitbit, which I have already done. So anyway, so Popeye's chicken sandwich. Yeah, so I've seen a lot of people compare it to Chick-fil-A, and I love Chick-fil-A, so I didn't think it could top it, but I do think it might actually be better than Chick-fil-A. The chicken, it's thicker, there's more chicken, it's crispier. Yeah, like if you haven't had it, I highly recommend trying it. Really good. So anyway, I left the mall and I was pulling out of the parking garage and it wasn't even raining or snowing, anything. And I remembered that the Valley Forge Park is a couple miles from the mall. So I said, well, I've got daylight still, so let's get some more steps in. So I headed over to the park. Actually, before I did that, I stopped at Target and I picked up a Bang energy drink. I mean, it says right on it, potent brain and body fuel. So, you know, what more could you want, right? Anyway, so I chugged that down. And I was at the visitor center. I walked over, took a look at the map. You know, it looked like there was a big loop that went all the way around the whole park. I was like, great, this is great. I'll get a whole lot more steps in. So I started walking. At some point, I deviated off the path or something, ended up kind of going out of the park, and I ended up on like a hiking trail, basically. Okay, well, I was just all the way down there. I followed the trail around, came all the way up here. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice up here, but these steps are way harder. It's turned into a hike. I don't know, I'm trying to find my way back to the paved path in the park. Hope I find it soon. All right, well, I'm heading back down because I just looked at the map and I'm going to be on this hiking trail for a while before I can get back onto anything paved. So right now I'm backtracking. I'm several miles away from my car. I really hope it doesn't start raining or snowing right now. Okay, finally made my way back. See, the problem was I went that way, which I think is out of the park. I came from that direction. I want to go up there. So like I said, I eventually made my way back into the park, got back on the paved path and made my way back to the car. You know, I think at the mall I might have got about 18,000 steps, and then at the park I got another, I'm thinking about another 20,000 steps. So I think I was right around 38,000 steps at that time. My wife had texted me and asked me if I could pick up some salt because it has started sleeting and the steps are a little slippery. So on the way home, I stopped at Home Depot to pick up salt, and I ended up walking up and down like every single aisle in Home Depot trying to get to my 42,000 steps. You know, I was really worried that I was going to be like, you know, on the you know, the eye in the sky, the security cameras, and they're gonna like approach me and say, why are you walking up and down every single aisle? But I ended up doing well for the day. So let's see, my step count right now is at focus. That's it. What is it? 41,700. So that's not bad. I mean, I walked more than I needed to yesterday. I think yesterday was 43 something, so 41 something. You know, I think overall for 2 days, I'm on track. I really don't want to get behind. I'm really happy with this. I did not think I was going to get anywhere near this. I thought I was going to be lucky if I got 30,000 steps. So anyway, you know, day 2 done. So far, so good.